Welcome to today's broadcast of Carroll High School Athletics. This is CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. Now, here are your Carroll Chargers.
Hello and welcome to Carroll Charger basketball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. I'm Jack Birdsall. Ian Davis.
Colin Miller.
And we'll be calling today's game between the Concordia Cadets, who are now 0-1, and your Carroll Chargers, who are now 1-1. Carroll High School Gymnasium.
This is Coach Beasley, and you're listening to Charger basketball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And welcome back here to the Charger Fieldhouse with Ian Davis, Jack Sidwell, and Colin Miller. Last name. Ian, what do you think about the Chargers? How are they going to put points up on the board?
They're going to have to knock down open shots and really get on the fast break to score.
What about you, Jack?
I don't know. We might be shooting a lot of threes, getting it in there.
Yeah. Looking at it right now, I think the Chargers are going to maybe even have to drive the lane a few times, put up a couple layups, and then shoot from range, shoot outside.
Yeah.
What else, Ian? Who do you think is going to be starting for the Chargers tonight?
I think it's going to be Keller Gutierrez. I think Tony Orr is going to be starting. And maybe Nichols.
Gotcha. Go for it, Ian.
Starting today is Chris Terry, Jr. Probably a point guard. Sophomore number 21, Austin Thomas, is starting. Alex Hammond, a freshman, number 25, is starting. Keller Gutierrez is starting at other forward. Oh, Blake Gavette is starting at other forward, my bad. Center is Keller Gutierrez, number 41.
All right, good prediction, Ian. We have some size. I mean, they probably can hit from range, too, some of these kids.
We have, I don't want to say, like, leadership, but it seems like we're a lot older than they are. We have more juniors.
Yeah, quite a few. And I mean, these juniors, even some of these sophomores, are playing up, and they'll be playing varsity.
Especially freshmen.
Oh,
Freshmen
yeah.
are playing up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have one freshman who's playing in the for the varsity team, and that'll be at the later game. And actually, it looks like we have
a free throw shot before the game even started here. Number 20, Harris, is shooting the free throw.
And it looks
he knocked down the first one. Made the second one on a weird bounce. So Concordia is up 2-0 even before the tip.
Exactly.
And they're getting their ball.
And actually, yes, and actually it looks like there was a technical. CJ McCarter passes in to number 21, Jacob Ranking. Jacob Ranking to number 22, Davidson. Jacob Ranking at the point. Now look at their size compared to Concordia, and what do you think?
Oh, inbound pass, not inbound, into the middle. Number 33 scored. That would be Webb of Concordia. So they're up 4-0 real fast.
Yep, that's what it looks like. And well, we have Keller Gutierrez at the point. Pass to Chris Terry. Chris Terry outside.
Back to Keller. Keller one-on-one with number 30, McCarter of Concordia, misses his jumper.
And rebound McCarter. Looking at that, it's dribbling off the court. Jacob Ranking puts up the ball and scores. It is now 6-0 Concordia. Here comes Alex Hammond dribbling off the ball. And then we looked at some of these kids actually are two-sport athletes.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you have Alex Hammond, and then you have Chris Terry.
Both play football, both play quarterback, actually.
Yes,
Chris Terry missed the jumper.
Jacob Ranking up the court for the Cadets.
Over to number 30, McCarter.
And to Davison Morrison on the outside. Number 20, Austin Harris at the point, pass to McCarter.
Traveling is called on McCarter. Carroll ball.
All right, Terry into Alex Hammond.
Hammond still at the ball now on the left side of the court. Looking for a pass.
Ooh, and the Chargers just can't get anything to fall now. We have the Cadets, Jacob Ranking outside. Back to Ranking again at the point.
Carroll's playing I think it's a 2-3. They're a man when it gets close.
That's another 2 for Concordia.
It's now 8-0 Concordia.
That was Webb scoring on the last one.
All right.
Austin Thomas at the 3.
Carroll fakes it. Drives in. Gets the foul, though.
And he now has 2 shots on the shooting foul. Look at here, I mean, it looks like the Chargers have height to their advantage, but yet they can't really do anything with it.
The foul was on Webb. Keller knocks down his free throw. Misses his second one.
Rebound by number 33, Brandon Webb of Concordia. Now Jacob Ranking with Alex Hammond on the close contact.
Carroll's ball, thrown out of bounds.
And now Chris Terry to inbound the ball. Inbound to number 25, Alex Hammond. Alex dribbling up the court, looking for a pass. Solid defense. The ball stolen.
Ranking dribbles down. Puts it up. Miss.
Rebound by Blake Converset.
Hammond still at the ball. Right side, driving in. Shoots it up. Foul one.
It is now 3-8 with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first period.
First quarter. Oh, is it period?
It's quarter.
Hammond shooting his and one free throw right now.
And it falls.
CJ McCarter passing it in.
Over to 30, McCarter.
Back to number 20, Austin Harris. You can see they're playing a little relaxed on the
22 for
defense.
3 and a miss.
Air ball. Terry got the rebound running on the right side. Drives in. Misses his layup. Loose ball.
Rankin comes up with it for the Cadets, and he drives, puts up the floater, and misses.
We got a loose ball foul.
This game is just going back and forth with turnovers. Nobody seems to really getting their shots in.
No, not at all.
Terry into Hammond here on the inbound.
We've already had 3 fouls for the Cadets. It's only 4-8 in the Cadets' favor. Back to Alex Hammond at the key. Out to Kelly Gutierrez. And back out to
Austin Thomas. Over to Terry, over back to Hammond. Left side of the court now.
Drives in. Puts one up.
Foul. And 2.
Carroll's doing a great job early getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they are. You can see that's Concordia's 4th foul already.
Foul is on number 20, Harris.
And he sinks his first foul shot.
Timeout by Concordia.
So Ian, what are your thoughts on this game so far?
I feel like Carroll came off the sluggish start, maybe a little nervous. And Concordia's turned the ball over a lot early. But Carroll's came back 5-8 now during this timeout. What do you think, Colin?
I have to say the same. They're driving the ball, but yet they're not getting the ball to sink. And, I mean, they're committing fouls and turnovers. How about you, Jack?
I don't know. Seems like they're just kind of getting the kinks out, getting the butterflies out of their stomach. In a few minutes, they'll be up to speed.
Yeah.
No substitute for the Chargers.
Exactly. And, I mean, for the Chargers, it's their third game, excuse me. And for the Cadets, it's their second. So, I mean, you may still have those preseason butterflies.
It doesn't look like that Concordia's made any changes either.
Hammond for a second shot, and it's in.
Hammond now has 5 of Carroll's 6 points.
With Keller at his 1 for his foul shot.
By Terry. He's bringing it down.
Pass it to Hammond, who brings it back to Terry. Opens up from the top. Misses. Rebound by Keller.
Shot 3 by Hammond, and it's good. It is now 9-8, the first lead for the Chargers.
We are down to less than a minute in the first quarter.
Hammond's really shooting the ball well early.
Yes, he is, especially at the foul line.
Great defense by the Chargers on that possession.
And it's picked up by Chris Terry. Chris Terry still in the backcourt. I mean, the Cadets are actually playing pretty uptight defense.
Carroll's just getting the free throw line early.
Exactly.
They're making good decisions on the fast break.
So we've got Hammond at the 3, looking to pass. Drives up to the top.
Calling to his teammates. I think they're going to go for the last shot of the quarter here. I think they're going to try to get something down low, maybe an easy layup.
Yeah, and I mean, that's good thinking by the players.
Got 3 seconds left.
2, 1, they got to put it up.
And Blake Converse hits with a 3.
And the quarter, 12-8, Carroll.
And we're through one quarter of tonight's ball game with Concordia, with Chargers leading by a score of 12-8. We'll be back in a few moments. You're listening to CSBN.
This is Coach Beasley, and you're listening to Charger Basketball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Speaker for this quarter, yes. All right, we got Hammond, backcourt, dribbling it in. All right, and we got
Tony Orr shot, made it. Who's subbed in for, it looks like,
Logan Hill and Tony R. are the new Charger players on the court.
That's the travel on McCarter, I think.
It looks like he stepped out of bounds, really.
Okay. Chris Terry to inbound the ball.
So it looks like that Orr subbed in over at a forward, and Hilly's probably at the other guard.
Yeah.
You got Hammond,
To Orr, to Keller, bad pass, out of bounds.
And Cadet ball. David Morrison to inbound the ball. To Jake Minnick. And
timeout by Concordia.
Now we see the Cadets, it looks like they're actually playing a little bit more soft defense than they were in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Well, I think really is because the Carroll Chargers were kind of nervous first Friday game, I think it was their first one home, actually. Does that sound right?
Yes, that's correct.
So maybe new rims, new surroundings to shoot at?
I mean, they've been practicing in here for so long, but game time situation's a lot different than practice.
Yeah,
You can't simulate game time situations.
Exactly.
it's all about instinct.
And that's the thing. I mean, I bet half these players wish they could just so they had that feeling. And I mean, some of these kids, it's their very first start of their high school career.
Yeah, this is a young team, young season. A lot of emotions.
And we have Andrew Wick of Concordia to inbound the ball to number 10, Jack Minnick.
We got Alex Hammond, tight D up at the half. Got to McCarter, he driving in, double team, puts it up, and it's in.
Bank shot, Tony Orr to Alex Hammond on the inbound.
Tony Orr sets a pick, doesn't use it. Still being double
To the
teamed.
left side. While looking at Chris Carey at the top. Back to Hammond. I think he's looking for an inside pass. We have Tony Orr for the three. Swoosh. And he drains it. It is now 17-10 in the Chargers' favor.
Tony Orr doing a great job coming off the bench with 5 points already. Turnover by Concordia.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at the defense more or less is kind of switching. At first, Chargers were playing more relaxed defense, and now they're actually playing up tight.
Keller was subbed in for number 43, Blake Jackson, who was a freshman.
Oh, we got Hammond to Terry. No, that's Logan Hill. Austin Thomas. Hammond up with the three. Swish, and it's in.
It is now 20-10 again the Chargers' favor. Alex Hammond now is leading the Chargers with 11 points.
That's traveling. Carroll.
And second to that is Tony Orr with 5, but he has also committed a foul.
Logan Hill into Hammond, dribbling it in. Got Jake Minich, tight D on him. Pass to Thomas. Dribbles in. Puts Jay up, foul.
Oh, that was a weird bounce.
Yeah, it was. And again there to the line for 2.
Carroll's still doing a great job in the second quarter getting to the free throw line.
Yes, they are.
Austin Thomas, first free throw. Bounce off the rim.
I mean, really, it doesn't look like they really have that pre-game jitters, especially since it being their first home game.
And he swishes his second free throw. McCarter into Minnick. Passes it right over Hammond. Morrison passes it in. Oh, on the floor.
Turnover.
Tony Orr picks it up, drives down real fast.
Oh, bad pass. Good effort by Hammond, tried to save it there.
Ball still down. Turnover to the Cadets.
Keller in for Hammond.
We have number 12, Edwards, who is now in for the Concordia Cadets, and he is inbounding the ball to Jake Minnick.
Tony Orr at the half. Really strong D on him. Passes it to McCarter. Trying to get in. Pass to number 23 at the point. Back to McCarter. Slap by number 41 to get the ball. Back to Minnick. They're really just pushing one spot. Oh, and they just switched over to number 23. They can't seem to get past that three-point line.
There is no shot clock, if you're wondering, for high school. Foul on Logan Hilly there.
That will be his first and the team's second foul.
Inbound to Minnick. He's down at the point. Puts it up. Miss.
Loose ball foul.
And Carroll ball. Logan Hilly to inbound the ball.
The foul was on 23, Wick.
And we have a substitution for the Cadets.
Logan Hilly passes into Thomas, takes it down. Dribble in, a pick from number 43. Passes it to Tony Orr.
Hilly for three.
And he drains it. It is now 24-10, the Chargers.
Carroll's doing a great job shooting the ball.
Yes, they are.
Passes it into number David Morrison. Back to number 23. Almost loses the ball. Really tough D by Tony Orr.
Good D by Logan there.
To McCarter. Almost loses the ball twice.
Weird looking shot.
Oh, and there's a foul. Austin Thomas with the foul. And 2 shots for the Concordia Cadets.
Shooting here is McCarter, who already has 2 points.
Jason McCarter misses his first shot. Bounces right off the rim.
.31 is Keegan Nichols, sorry.
McCarter up for his second shot. And that's a miss. Rebound by Tony Orr. Quick pass to Austin Thomas.
Oh!
And Hill loses it.
Saves it though, between his legs.
Oh, very tricky.
Hammond in for Thomas. See, I think Keegan Nichols is playing up because of Dan Cavan's injury.
Hilly inbound pass to Hammond. Has it way past the 3. Trying to get in. Pass to Tony Orr. Drives in. Oh, almost loses it. And number 31.
Nichols misses. Up here is 22 over to 23 for the 3. Misses it side rim. Tony Orr dribbling up now. Over to 25 Hammond, who puts it up, misses it.
And a rebound by the Cadets. Still very tight defense by the Chargers.
And that's out of bounds. Carroll ball.
We can see the Cadets' ball handling is slowly declined.
I think it's more of Carroll playing great defense.
Yes, that uptight defense.
Keller in the post looking to pass. Gets double teamed over to Nichols for the 3. Back rim misses. Orr with the catch. Drives it inside. Out to Hammond for 3. Now it brings it inside. Traveling.
As it came up for that jump stop, he must have just moved just a little bit to commit that travel.
Terry in for Logan, and I think it was Austin in for Keegan. Inside a minute now in the second quarter.
All right, Jake Minnick at the 3. Passes in to number 32.
Oh,
Is that a foul?
foul on Keller. That would be his first foul.
We have the Chargers with 4 fouls and the Cadets with 6.
We've got half a minute left in the second quarter.
Concordia is really moving the ball well, though.
Yeah, Jake Minnick passes it into McCarter. Dribbles in, out to number 22. Shot up, bounces off. Hammond with the rebound.
15 seconds now.
Dribbling down.
Probably holding for the last shot.
Exactly, like they did for the first quarter.
Foul.
Reach in on 32 there. 32 would be Webb.
Concordia is committing quite a few fouls this first half.
They're really giving Carroll a good opportunity to score points at the free throw line, which they've really exceeded at.
That's the difference in this game, it looks so far.
Misses the 1-on-1. Thomas with the rebound. Orr in the corner. Terry for three. Misses. That shot will not count, by the way.
And that's halftime of tonight's ball game with the Chargers leading 24-10. We'll be back in a few moments. You're listening to CSBN.
This is Coach Beasley, and you're listening to Charger Basketball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Yeah, just say that we're back and everything.
Hello, Charger fans, and we are back to the Charger Fieldhouse, where the Carroll Chargers are taking on the Concordia Cadets with a score of the Chargers 24 and the Cadets with 10. Ian, would you talk to us about the foul trouble the Cadets have been in?
The Cadets already have 6 fouls in that half, and it's really leading to some easy Carroll points. They've been really knocking down their free throws early on.
What about you, Jack, for the Charger fouls?
I don't know. They don't seem to be putting in that many fouls, I guess. I mean, four fouls. Yeah, they've just given 4 fouls. So
I mean, somewhat clean game by the Chargers. They haven't really done well with their ball handling, it seems. I mean, we've had several out-of-bounds passes, or passes that were to no one. So, I mean, just a little confusion by the players.
Yeah.
Carroll's really played good defense, so they've caused a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, it looks like they're more playing up tight, right?
Yeah. Concordia is still not out of their locker room, so, here they are.
With 30 seconds left in the halftime, the Cadets come out of the locker room.
All right.
Carroll really needs to do what they've been doing through the first half. It's playing great defense and getting the free throw line to keep this lead.
Yeah, and I mean, we're looking at the scores. Hammond has 11 points. He has 0 fouls.
He has 11 of their 24. That's almost half.
Yeah, and then
He's outscoring Concordia.
very right, Ian. And we also have Tony Orr with 5 points.
Haley knocked down a 3 off the bench, so they're getting really good. What's the word? Good producing off the bench.
Yeah, there we go. And we have McCarter to inbound the ball for the Cadets. And to you who are listening, we first started the game with a technical foul, it seemed. So
they've really only scored, I think he went 1-1 on the free throw. So they've only really scored either 8 or 9 points from actual game time play.
Hammond on foul with a layup.
Hammond, he's only a freshman. He's playing really well.
yes, he is. I mean, leading this Carroll Chargers with 11 points.
With this much talent as a freshman, see what it'd be like as a senior, you know?
Carroll has a really good freshman class. They got Hammond, who's playing sophomore ball, JV ball. They also have 3 other freshmen who are playing JV ball, and they also have a freshman who is off the bench in varsity ball.
Hammond sinks his first free throw, up for his second, and another swish.
Inbound by McCarter to Jacob Ranking. And we have Hammond on the hard defense. Jacob Ranking at the top, looking for a pass.
Carroll's gotten away from that zone that they were playing early on.
So yeah, they're moving.
They're more man-to-man now.
Yeah.
It's a rebound by Hammond. Pass to Thomas, driving in.
Spin. Oh. Keller with almost the rebound, but rebounded by number 20, Harris of Concordia.
Ranking. Ooh.
Good defense, Keller.
Terry bringing it back up. All right.
Thomas over there looking to Keller on 3, driving in, and misses his layup.
Falls on shot. And we have Concordia bring the ball back up the court. Look for an inside pass or even maybe a 3.
Good play by Thomas. Former football player, by the way.
And 3 by the Cadets, and it's good. It is now 26-13, Carroll Chargers.
3 was by Harris.
We have Hammond at the top, midcourt. Pass to Terry on the right side.
Over to Keller for the 3. Back iron. Austin Thomas with the rebound.
And that's a foul.
It looks to be a foul on Concordia now. We have Chris Terry to inbound the ball. And it is Morrison of the Cadets on the foul. Back to the midcourt of
Thomas over to Hammond on the right side. The Keller in the corner getting double teamed, looking for a pass. Great recovery by Terry there.
Austin Thomas drives in, puts it up, foul and one.
the score is now 28-13 in the third quarter at 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Chargers lead. And we already have 3 fouls this half to the Cadets.
Thomas makes his free throw. Haley subbing in for him. Thomas has 4 points. So he's played well.
Yes, I mean, a lot of these young kids have been playing really well.
All right.
Concordia hasn't really scored that much recently. Right when I say that, they scored though.
3. Chris Taylor with the ball up at the key. Pass to Alex Hammond. Back to Gutierrez.
Haley. Back to Gutierrez. Up to Hammond, trying to reset the offense.
And again, there's no shot clock, so they have virtually unlimited time to score the ball.
Missed shot by number 35 of the Chargers there. Good pass by Concordia.
And the score, it is 29-18 in the Chargers' favor.
Chris Terry brings the ball down, drives in, back out, pass to Hammonds.
Chargers looking to run a play here. Hammond still with the ball.
Can't seem to get past Ranking. A pick from Keller and a foul.
Little hip check there. There goes the varsity. Back to the locker room. Or that's what it seems.
And actually, they have a freshman, Chandler White, who will be playing for them as well. There are a lot of freshmen playing up.
He's being recruited by a lot of colleges already.
Already as a freshman, that's crazy.
I think he's in the top 100 in ESPN. I know that he's got a packet from Ohio State. Michigan's looked into him a little bit.
I mean, looking at him before the game, pre-game, he was knocking down shots all over. And I mean, those aren't rush shots. They're not game-time shots, but still looking at clutch performance. We're starting to see that out of some of these younger kids as well. I mean, Alex Hammond with 13 points, 0 fouls, playing really clean.
That's a superstar.
He's playing good defense, too. Really, the whole Chargers are playing good defense.
Yes, they are. I mean, 0 fouls this half.
With Concordia having 4.
And you see, I mean, Chargers on average about 1 per player, not even. You look at Concordia, some of the players even have 3, several fouls away from fouling out of this game.
Mm-hmm.
And to inbound the ball for the Chargers, we have Blake Converset.
Haley's in, Terry's also in, Kelly Gutierrez playing forward or center, and Hammond, who hasn't had a lot of breaks here. So he must be conditioning well.
Terry to Hammond, Hammond up for the 3.
Ooh, off the glass. Rebound by the Cadets. Jacob Ranking taking up the left side. Pass out.
Inside. Oh, that looked like ball.
Yes, it did, but they called for a reach-in against Kelly Gutierrez of the Chargers. That was their very first foul of this game, and that is Kelly Gutierrez's second foul.
Inbound now from Concordia. Over. Terry playing good defense.
Yeah, very strong. It looks like they are playing this man defense.
three. Off front iron. Rebound by Terry. It might have been a two, excuse me.
Terry brings the ball up. Got it at the three, drives in. Double team back down to Keller. Hilly driving in, up with the layup, miss. Rebound by McCarter.
You know, Hilly's not that tall. I'm surprised he got that off. He's only 5'8".
I know, I mean, he's playing against these kids who are 6 foot, 6'1". The junior varsity only has one kid who's under 6 foot, and he's 5'11" for the cadets. I mean, this is a pretty tall team.
So he's pretty much 6 foot with his shoes on.
Yeah.
Hammond out, Thomas in.
We have the second foul of the game. Ranking outside, looking for a shot.
Carroll is back to the 2-3 now, or 3-2. Some kind of zone defense.
Chris Terry bringing the ball down at the sideline. Double teams.
Good pass.
Counter set up with a three. And it is off the side of the rim.
Gutierrez, rebound.
Can't put it in. Rebound, Cadets. Jacob Ranking taking the ball up the floor.
Loses it for a moment.
Up at the top. One to the left, looking drive.
Blocked by Keller.
Man, what a block by Keller Gutierrez.
Good help defense. You know, Keller's a lefty.
Really?
I mean, we're looking, Carroll has 2 inches on Jacob Ranking.
He got up there to get that one.
Yeah, he did.
Hammond in for Terry. Inbound now for the Cadets.
A young set on this floor.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
Stolen by Hammond.
They have 4 sophomores out there with the junior.
Thomas with the three. Off the rim.
No go.
And it's out of bounds.
Carroll ball will be Chargers ball.
Inbound Hammond.
With 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Haley with the ball on the outside of the arc. Puts the ball back to Thomas. Thomas to Hammond. Hammond looking for a pass.
It was open. Oh, they missed him.
With Hammond back.
Good pass. Blake Converset gets a foul call there. That's his fourth. Brandon Reddick. Is it 5 or 6 fouls that get fouled out?
5. I'm pretty sure, yeah, high school.
He's getting close.
Yes, he is.
Converset misses his first free throw.
Well, look, these older kids must be taking these junior varsity players under their wings because they're actually shooting quite well from the free throw line.
That's true.
And he sinks his second shot. 30-18, Carroll Chargers.
Converset has 4 points.
Hammond bringing that tight D. Out to McCarter. McCarter.
Now Jacob Ranking at the top, looking to reset play.
Looking for the last shot. A offensive foul, illegal screen.
And we've got 4 seconds left in the third quarter.
Maybe a half-court shot to say?
Yeah, either that or we could get the ball up right quick, maybe even put it in through a layup or take a shot outside, hope it falls.
Keegan Nichols subs in for Thomas there. Maybe get him a quick breather before the quarter ends.
Yep, they're bringing back quite a few. They're looking for a shot. After the shot. Oh, it rings out.
And that's the end of the third quarter of tonight's game, with the Chargers leading with the score of 30, Cadets 18. We'll be back in a few moments, and you've been listening to CSBN.
This is Coach Beasley, and you're listening to Charger Basketball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
part of their score.
Here to inbound the ball. Austin Thomas back to Alex Hammond in the backcourt.
Hammond's played a majority of this game.
Yes, he has, and a stellar performance from him as well with 0 fouls. And also, 1 foul.
13 points.
And 13 points, yes.
For the jumper,
Hammond with the shot.
Missed it. Okay, that's balling out. Great defense by Thomas. Going for the layup.
Going up.
Great steal, great follow through, and great layup by Austin Thomas. You have Cadet Ball dribbling up the court, looking for a pass. Also a pass outside for the 3, and it is no good off the back iron. But rebound by the Cadets.
It seemed early that Cadets were playing good defense, but as the game's gone on, they've kind of softened up a bit.
Yes. That is Alex Hammond's second foul on a loose ball foul. The Cadets back behind the arch. Looking for a shot. For 3 by McCarter. And it's no good.
Tony Orr with the rebound, taking it down.
Good pass.
And rebounded by McCarter.
That was Blake Jackson on the shot.
Oh, Hammond rips it out of his hands.
It's a steal.
Oh, Hilly.
Wasn't able to capitalize on that one.
That was a great opportunity.
And a travel by the Cadets.
We kind of all got excited there when he was all open.
Yeah. With 4 minutes and 36 seconds left, the Carroll Chargers lead the Cadets with a score of 32-18.
Yeah.
Alex Hammond with the ball at the top. Down at Hilly.
Over to Jackson, over back to Thomas on the left side now. Hammond kind of in the middle, close to the half-court line. Drives in, looking for a pass. Good.
Tony Orr up. No good.
Rebound by McCarter.
That was a good cut by Tony, though.
Yes, it was. Ooh.
Good help defense also.
Off the ball. That one, it looked like Concordia would have scored if Tony didn't put a hand on that ball. That was a good pass, too, by the Cadets.
Terry subbing in now for Hilly. I was about to mention how young that the Chargers were on the court, but then Terry subbed in. They had a lot of youngsters on.
Yes, they do, and I mean, they have 2 juniors, it looks like, Tony Orr and Chris Terry. I mean, they have several freshmen with Alex Hammond and also Blake Jackson on the floor.
Brunner is mentioned on the roster, but it looks like he's in a shirt and tie, so there might be something wrong with him.
Look, in injuries, I mean, it's hurt their center, Dan Cavins, who's a junior, 6'5". I mean, that's some size they're really wishing they had, but yet, looking at the score, 32-18, it shouldn't really matter for the Chargers.
That's true.
Chargers made a lot of open shots and really doing well on the free throw line that we mentioned a lot.
What do they need to do to keep these Cadets from getting closer to their margin of points or even being closer to where they can tie the ball game and quite possibly win this game?
I think that they need to hold on the ball and so they stop the fast break and easy layups by the Cadets.
For the most part, they just got to keep doing what they're doing. I mean, they're playing tight D, making their free throws. This is just great.
I just noticed that the Cadets only have 1 person on their bench, so if they have somebody fouled out, they're done.
Yeah.
They're not done, but that's their last sub.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
But some of them might play a little varsity time, so they might have gone to the locker room.
It's a rebound by Thomas.
Thomas back. Good moves to avoid the steal. Thomas driving. Back out to Terry. Terry with the shot, and it's good. That is his first 2 points of the night. It is 34-18 Carroll Chargers. Cadets driving with the ball.
Foul on Tony Orr, looked like. That's 31 Keegan Nichols subbing in now for the other freshman, number 43, Blake Jackson.
And again, a young team, and they have 2 key juniors for this junior varsity team. Obviously, they are not allowed to play seniors on a junior varsity squad. However, they do not have really any age on this junior varsity team.
And that
would be number 10. Jake Minnick making that.
That was quite an open shot. Poor defense on that play by the Chargers.
Chargers might be looking to get this game over with. Just kind of playing the motions now.
Yeah.
You got 3.5 minutes left, 14-point gap. So
Cadets would have to get a big run going, shutting the Chargers off on offense.
And this game is close. It's 14 points. Roughly with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left. It's kind of out of reach for the Cadets. However, if they drive and play good defense against these Chargers, they could win this game. But it looks as if now the Chargers have a handle on this game.
All right.
And to inbound the ball for the Chargers is Chris Terry.
They might be having some clock trouble, it looks like.
And to get that squared away, Terry to inbound the ball to Tony Orr, fellow junior.
Back to Terry.
To Thomas.
Thomas, he has 2 open players.
Thomas almost loses the ball, passes it to Terry.
Over to
Keegan
Nichols.
Up with the J, and it's in.
Great use of backboard there.
Yes. We have not had a chance to use this possession arrow to decide the possession of the ball during just a loose ball or something like that.
It is pointing the Cadets' way, though. Just to mention that.
Yeah.
It's a good pass by the Cadets there to get it over and point it into the 2 Chargers.
That is Alex Hammond's 3rd foul. He's committed 3 fouls this half.
Maybe looking for some more open layups with the steals or something.
McCarter
gets to the and 1.
And yes, there is another foul. And that foul is on Chris Terry. The Cadets and the Chargers are now tied at 6 fouls tonight.
McCarter switches his free throw. Terry for the inbound.
It'd be this half for fouls.
Yes, excuse me, this half.
Is that a 5-second call, looks like?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Cadets ball on a lazy turnover by the Chargers.
Jake Minnick for the inbound. Looking for a pass.
Austin
Rebounded by Thomas. Picked up by Tony, and that's a foul.
Ooh, and blocked, but it is a foul.
I don't know if Thomas passed that or not, but it worked.
Yes, it did. Tony at the line shooting 2. He has 5 points tonight with 2 fouls.
Makes his first free throw.
They are capitalizing at the free throw line. That's really deciding this game, it looks like.
Cadets rebound there on the missed free throw by Tony Orr.
Jake Minnick bringing it down. And for a pass off to number 23. Double teams.
Looks like the Chargers have some substitutions next whistle. Rebound by Hammond going up the right side now.
Let's see if he can get a play going. Give the Chargers some more points.
Maybe run some clock a little bit.
Yeah. Milking this clock will do them just the thing they need so they can finish out this game and win it.
Shower and then watch the varsity. Nichols with the 2-point shot there off of the spin.
It is now 39-23 Chargers. We have Austin Thomas playing very hard defense against the Cadets.
It wasn't a back and over there call on the Cadets because Thomas touched it.
Yes.
Austin Thomas is just all over him.
Jump ball.
Cadets ball. First time this will be Cadets ball. Both teams are in the bonus.
That was just amazing to see Austin Thomas's just tenacity with that defense. Just
Andrew Wick of the Cadets inbounds the ball to number 10, Jake Minnick. Jake Minnick at the top, back to Andrew Wick.
Getting back to Thomas's defense on that play, it really seems like the Chargers are playing good defense all around.
Yeah, I mean, Minnick just almost lost the ball twice, and then they finally just brought it down. Keegan with the 3, and it's off.
No good.
Number 32, down under.
Chargers,
and it's good.
And the score. The Chargers are playing well. They're not playing as well as they were the first half.
Second quarter and end of the first half, they're really clicking on all cylinders.
Exactly.
We've got 1 minute left in the game.
Chargers with a big lead here. They're probably getting out all of their players who don't play varsity ball in. Hilly with the floater.
With under a minute left to play. We have McCarter with the rebound.
Minnick bringing it down. Austin Thomas there to meet him.
And yes, some of these cadets are actually playing varsity ball too. McCarter with the 2 is now 27-39 Chargers.
All right, Austin Thomas bringing it down.
Looks like they're going to run clock here just to end the game.
Yeah, milking the clock's what's best for them.
We've got 12 seconds left.
Just hold on to that ball.
They could even just throw it up now just to run some more clock. Just throw it up in there.
Yep. And the game is over. Carroll Chargers have now won their first home game as a JV squad by a score of 39-27.
All right. Ian, who would you say was the player of the game?
Player of the game is definitely Alex Hammond. He's only a freshman, but he had 13 points. He 1 point outscored the Cadets at halftime with 11, and they only had 10. They played great defense all around. Hammond with a couple steals. Thomas had great defense. What did you guys think?
I thought as well Alex Hammond deserved the player of the game for this night. I mean, he had 3 fouls, but yet he put up 13 shots, and let's just say he did a lot for the Chargers tonight. What about you, Jack?
Yeah, I mean, he was just all over the place. I was amazed by his performance there. So that wraps it up from Carroll High School, where the Chargers were victorious over the Cadets with a final score of 37-29. And tune in for CSBN's next broadcast, which is tomorrow, where the varsity Lady Chargers take on Concordia, I believe? Columbia City. Thank you for listening to CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You've been listening to Charger Basketball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.